Gather round, children, for I have the tale of a man called Jack Thompson. You see, Jack Thompson didn't like video games very much, so he started a crusade against them, claiming they were causing children to become violent killing machines, even though there was no evidence to back up any of his claims. Instead, he used tragedies like Columbine as emotional leverage behind his campaign. Unfortunately for Jack Thompson, his moral crusade against violent video games utterly failed, and video games went on to become one of the most successful mediums in the world of entertainment. Now, there's a particular reason why I'm mentioning Jack Thompson, mainly because the fucker is back, but it's not the person himself who's back. It's Jack Thompson's essence. It's his ability to claim something without any facts or evidence, and still somehow get attention from the media. So, do you want to see the reincarnation of Jack Thompson then?
More on this, we're joined from central London by Anna van Heeswijk, a campaigns coordinator for Object. That's an organisation that challenges the sexual objectification of women and girls in the media.
So from her title alone, you can probably tell she's about as fun as getting your teeth pulled out by the Gestapo, but let's get a better idea of what her agenda really is.
Well, we completely welcome this report, which clearly outlines the harms associated with the sexual objectification of women and girls in the media and popular culture.
Oh, before I continue in this video, I just have to put it out there that this does not exist. All this, all this, all this. And I even had to censor this one, so this just confirms her point that women are the only ones who are sexualized on the cover of magazines. Now, I'm not saying it's a bad thing to have masculine men on the cover of magazines. Some people find it appealing and some people don't, but sexualization is men and women, masculine and feminine, different styles and tastes, but both follow the same concept. Humans find humans attractive, and some find animals attractive, but let's not get into that.
And which holds different public bodies to account and calls for different policymakers to take action on this issue to challenge the pornification of society.
So the pornification of society is apparently a bad thing. I mean, it's not like there's any studies saying that legalizing pornography can cause a decline in rape, attempted rape, sexual assault, and child sex abuse in particular.
Well, we'd like to see recognition of the need for socially responsible media, and that means independent and robust regulation of the media, which takes equality principles as its baseline.
Remember that thing called freedom of expression? You know what? Fuck it! It's not like we need it for anything seriously important.
But it's up to society to draw a line in the sand and say that we don't think that it's acceptable for women and girls to be portrayed as a sum of body parts who are always sexually available.
So does that mean it's morally wrong to show men in the exact same way on the cover of magazines? Well, no, because you don't have an agenda against that. In fact, acknowledging the existence of pornography for women and gay people would expose your biased opinion on the subject. Then again, I guess 50 Shades of Grey became one of the world's best-selling books because of its compelling plot and interesting characters.
And that has an impact on how girls and women are viewed and treated in this society. And considering the fact that we live in a society in which 2 women are murdered each week by male partners, in which women earn 23% less than men on average in the workplace, in which 80% of MPs are male, sexual harassment in schools is a huge issue.
Yet she doesn't seem to explain how almost any of these have any connection to pornography. People like Jack Thompson claim violent video games cause violence in real life, and this is because it's an easy form of persuasion without any real evidence, similar to saying that pornography causes sexism, where in reality there's always been sexism, with or without pornography, just like there's always been violence, with or without video games. But by acknowledging the fact that people have been and always will be sexist without pornography, you lessen the effect of your argument, because if there's no good effect from your cause, there's no reason to have a cause in the first place. And this is where the video ends.